All right, I'm going to take a quick look at how the digital or interactive work order is going to work. Keep in mind the idea of this is it replaces the service ticket, also replaces the installation ticket. So the idea is that you don't print things in the office. Mechanics don't have to take printed paperwork. They may have to take other paperwork, but for the work order, they don't have to take it. And also we can reproduce everything in the computer. We can reproduce the customer's signature. We can email it. We can check it without having to go look for the paperwork and so on. So we'll just take a quick look at how this works right now. This is really a prototype, definitely not complete, but maybe just something to get people thinking a little bit and give people an idea where we're headed with this. I'm going to take this is a truck schedule here. I'm going to click on the job cost entry down here for this Pizza Hut management right here. Here's your regular job cost entry screen. You're familiar with this. I'm going to skip right through this. There's a link on this screen to edit the work order. Each work order or ticket, installation ticket, service ticket, is associated with one schedule entry. So if I click here, I'll get the work order. This is the mechanic view of the work order. It has all the items that are already on the order, and he can put quantities on those if he uses them. It also has 3 lines for additional items. So here you can click the button to find the item if you don't have the number. If you have a sticker, of course, you get it from the sticker, and you can pick your items. Currently there are 3 lines. If we need 5 or so, that's fine. When you save this, these move up above, and then you get 3 new blank lines. So you get as many lines as you need. It's just that you have to save it every 3 or every 5, whatever we decide. Top of the screen, of course, has the information, the basic information about the order. That link will take you back to the job cost entry. These are the work performed codes. There's way too many in here. They'll have to be cleaned up. But all the mechanic needs to do is just check the ones that he used on the list. Okay, so he enters a quantity for the items that are already on the order. He enters quantities and item numbers for the items that are not on the order. These will fill in automatically. And then at the bottom, any notes. These are any notes that you make on the ticket that the customer will see, that the customer needs to see. The date of work will default to the same date as the schedule, but there's a date picker here so you can change that. There's a mechanic. If it's actually done by a different mechanic, this can be dropped down and changed. Let's just put a couple things on here real quickly. I have a couple work perform codes, and let's say we used 1 can of spray lube, and we'll say we use a couple rollers, and we'll put a note on here, whatever, one day, nothing foul because it's going on video. If we save that, you'll see that it comes back with those items on the order. It comes back with the work performed codes checked, and it keeps the mechanic's notes. Now we have an option here to post the work order. That happens after the customer signs it and everything's complete. But to accept the customer's signature, you click this button, and the screen changes, and it's basically read only. This is what the mechanic will see. This has the items used, the work performed code, mechanic's notes, date of work, and so on, terms and conditions, and the signature here. This is going to be best done with a stylus on a tablet, but this is where you sign your name, you know, whatever. And then they print their name. This may say print name and title, probably what we want there. And then this is the date signed, defaults to today, but they can check it. When this is saved, then, and we'll save that just so you can see the signature. When it's saved, the signature is stored in the data on the server, and the whole thing is reproducible, so we can print it again. The collections people can look at it again. And the idea here, keep in mind what we're working away from, is the paperwork. So there's a lot more that we'll probably have to add in this as we go, and we'll start to tinker with it here shortly. All right, hope that's helpful.